So, we bought a Jeep. And Matt, it's your fault.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, the season's changed. We have snow, it's about -5 degrees at the moment. Anyway, in this video, in our last video, we talked about, we went to Kemerova and we talked that we had another reason. We're going to show you that today. We went to Kemerova to buy a car. So let's jump into the video and see what we got.
It's little. It's cute, but funny. It's little.
Well, the pre-checks before we do the trip back to the village. We checked all the oil, the power steering. We're topping up the radiator. With any new car you don't know the history of, you sort of got to try and give it your best shot. And we've never actually worked with this motor before. It's a really good motor. It's got a very good reputation, but we're still learning for the first time. So we're making sure all the fluids are topped up, giving all the windows good clean. Been a rainy day. All right, so we've done all the checks. She's good to go. Topped it all up. Now we're going to head off back home. Fuel up.
Yeah.
Some more back. How many litres do you go?
What?
How many litres do you think?
It'll probably take about 25, 30.
So how's it going so far, George?
Pretty good. The steering's got a little bit of play in it, so you just have to take that into account. But yeah, holds high speeds pretty well.
Yeah. We haven't been off-roading, it's just dirty from the road. I'll do the prices just for those who don't live in Russia to see what the prices are for fuel. The gas is 23 rubles, diesel 68, fancy diesel 71, 92 is 51, 95 is 55, and 98 is 65. Okay guys, we made it back safely and sound last night. We got back, the car did great. It's about a 7-hour drive and didn't skip a beat. It went really well, traveled beautifully. Now, this is the project we were talking about in one of our last videos, and what we've got this car for is we want to start doing a lot more exploring and getting out and exploring the area around here in Altai. We want to do a lot more. We want to start doing some camping and some trips where we go out and explore. So that's what we bought this car for. This is going to be our adventure car, and we've got some upgrades planned that we want to do on this car. So for any people who want to help and either sponsor the car or to provide parts or something like that, let us know in the comments or contact us through our email and we'll talk. But before we want to do any of the upgrades, we're just going to go over the car and just make sure everything's up to speed, do a service on it, and just so we've got a very clear idea of the condition of the car before we start doing the upgrade. So we'll do a normal service and check it all out, and then from there we'll be ready to go on our next adventure. Bring the jack out, put it on the front. Well, let's actually drive it up onto the ramps. Yep. Brakes are good.
Good. So Dad is now just tightening up one of the clamps on the battery because it was loose and we're getting a bit of bad connection, so he's fixing that and I'm going to start working on the radiator. We filled it up before we left with coolant, made sure it was topped up, but it looked like it was just full with water and quite brown and rusty, so we're going to drop all of that out and try flush it out to give it some nice clean coolant. That's orange. Okay guys, so we've got some radiator cleaner or radiator flush in here with a whole bunch of water. We're going to run it for a little while and try and clean out the radiator and the block before we put in fresh coolant, and hopefully that makes it a whole lot better. It was extremely dirty, the water, completely orange.
And from the research we've done, the Jeeps can suffer from heating, but he did really well yesterday, so we'll see.
So we are normally Toyota guys. In Australia, we had Land Cruisers, Prados, Hiluxes, really good cars. I even did a complete restoration on a 60 series Land Cruiser, rebuilt the engine as well. We're a big fan of these boxy style cars.
But we've been on YouTube, have been watching channels like Matt's Off-Road Recovery, and we've seen how capable these little Jeeps are. And what we like about them is that they are smaller, lighter, and hopefully great for getting us through the sand and especially the snow here, for getting us into all sorts of places so that we can explore, you know, this beautiful scenery around us. So we bought a Jeep, and Matt, it's your fault.
So we're going to be doing this up. We are looking for spare parts for the engine, just to get this all running well. We're also looking at doing modifications on it, lifting it up, putting bars and winches on it and all that sort of stuff. So if you guys know a place to buy Jeep parts or modifications like lifts and roof racks and bull bars, let us know. We've got an email in the description below. You can write to us there. If you are a company that works in this and you'd like to work with us, yeah, send us an email. We'd be happy to hear from you guys.
Now, I know I told you that the house is finished for the season, and that's true, but we've got another new exciting project that will be starting on the farm very soon. So stay tuned and make sure you're keeping up, and you'll see our new project start.
We hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll catch you on the next one.